My name is Huifei Ma. My pronouns are they and them. I'm the City of San Leandro Sustainability Manager, and as part of our work, we are planting 5,000 trees to address climate change, heat mitigation, and air pollution. And today I'm here with Tim Orr, who is the city's retired public works arborist, and he's going to teach us how to plant a tree properly. So Tim, take it away.
Okay, today we're gonna plant an oak tree. We have a pre-dug hole. So one of the things you want to do when you plant a tree is your hole should be twice the size of your root ball. So we have one pre-dug today, so I think we're in good shape. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get the tree into the ground, and one of the most important parts on planting a tree is the depth. Now, you do not want to plant a tree too deep because that will kill it. So it's okay to plant a tree an inch or two too high, because that can be corrected later. So sometimes you can get your tree, you can place it in the ground while it's in the container and check out your grade. So what you want to look for is the base of the tree. That is your crown of your root ball. You want that level with the ground, like I said, or inch or two above. And I can see it down here. This is the flare of the root crown. Now, if you put that in the ground and it's too low, you can backfill this with some soil and get it to the proper height. Next thing you want to do, once you think you've got your depth right, is break up the root ball. You don't want to have compacted roots or engirdled roots. You want to look for the healthy roots, which are preferably white. And so you can make some slices in the root ball. Sometimes when you pull the tree out of a container, the root ball will completely fall apart with soil. That's okay, so then you don't need to break it up. But in this case, we have one that's been in the container for quite some time. So we need to break it up a little bit and get it in the ground. Once you get it in the ground, again, the depth is the most important part. Once you get your tree in the ground, you can situate it any way you'd like. Always think about the wind direction where you're planting a tree. That's very important. If a tree is growing a little crooked, then you can point it towards the wind, and within time that wind can help correct the straightness of the tree. So you place it in the ground. Hopefully it's at the correct depth that you have picked, and then you backfill your soil, lightly tamp it down. Don't compact your soil too much. As you get your soil around it, you can make a tree well, which is a circle around the outside of the root ball that can help hold your water in. If at a later date you want to add some mulch to correct the height, if you think your planting might be a little too high, you can add an inch or two of mulch. What you do not want to do is place mulch up around the base of a tree, touching it. That holds true with mature trees or young trees. Keep the mulch away from the base of the tree. Making the base of the tree wet can cause root fungus and or disease and can create rot. So that's very important when you're planting a tree. Once you get it in the ground, you get your soil padded down. Next we're going to do is put some stakes in. Again, one things you want to think about is the wind direction. You want to get your stake on the windward side, and you want to put it out on the outside of the root ball. You want to get your stake driven down as deep as you can to where you feel it will be able to be strapped properly and hold the tree in a straight position. You can do one stake, or you can do two stakes, or you can do three stakes. It depends on your planting situation. Get your stakes pounded down, and then we're going to prepare to strap it. When you're strapping a tree, you want to look at the direction that it's growing. You want to think about the wind direction, and you can use your straps to correct the straightness of a tree. You can pull it one way or the other. Your trees are not meant to rely on straps for living and for strength with holding. It's good to have your straps a little bit loose. This gives the tree a chance to flex and wind a little bit, move around. That creates strength in the trunk of the tree, which will help it live a longer life. Down the road, it will benefit greatly from it. You can, with here we have a 2-stake strap. So we're going to put one on one side, we're going to put one on the other. We're going to get our straps ready to go. Wrap it around and pull it back. Here we want to come up. You don't want your straps down at the base of the tree. You want to try to, depending on the height of your stake, you want to keep it up to where you feel like it's holding it. This is a pretty good sized tree that we're planting here. So we can only go so high, but again, you don't want to put your straps too low. Get them up there where they can hold it. Nail your nails in securely. Cut off any excess strap, and you're good to go. I hope this was a helpful video and you learned how to plant a tree today. So go out and plant a tree and enjoy the benefits for years to come.